A couple of years ago, Bedlington's Callum Rydz was being heralded as darts' next superstar after a great couple of seasons. The hype around Callum was probably highest during his run to the quarter-finals of the 2022 World Championship, which was brought to an end by the eventual champion Peter Wright. After that tournament, Rydz climbed to a career-high 23rd in the world, with it looking likely that he'd remain in the top 32 for many years to come and push to get into the top 16. However, Callum's had a rocky path since then, with many incidents that have left fans concerned about him, and he now sits outside the top 32. Welcome back to Darts World. Today we're going to take a look at Callum's situation and why many fans and onlookers feel like he needs to seek help. Before becoming a big name within the darts world, Rydz was a promising BMX rider in his teens and has many friends that are still riding to a high level. During the coronavirus lockdown, Rydz shared this video of how he still had skills.
What was it?
However, Callum was forced to give up BMX in 2021 after breaking 3 bones in his foot after a crash which caused him to have to wear a boot for 2.5 months. Since quitting BMX, Callum has focused solely on darts, and around that time, the results showed. After a poor performance in the second round of the 2021 World Championship, which saw him average 78.05 and lose 3-0 to James Wade, Callum did not throw another dart until the season began, choosing to go into 2021 with a relaxed and pressure-free mindset. This was clearly beneficial for him, as at the second Players' Championship event of 2021, he won his first PC title, beating Johnny Clayton in a deciding leg in the final. On his World Matchplay debut, he managed to beat Glenn Durrant in a poor game in the first round. During that match, Rydz punched himself in rage, causing his watch to fly off of his arm. He massively improved in the second round, where he faced another former world champion, Rob Cross. Rydz hit the big fish to go 10-8 up, and then broke Rob's throw to get the win and progressed through to the Blackpool quarter-finals on debut. He was then beaten 16-8 by Krzysztof Ratajski. Shortly after losing on his debut at the World Grand Prix and European Championship, he managed to win his second PC title, beating Gabriel Clemens 8-6 in the final. Those titles helped him to be the top qualifier from the Pro Tour Order of Merit for the 2022 World Championship. At Ali Pali, he beat Yuki Yamada 3-0 in round 1, Brendan Dolan 3-0 in round 2, and Nathan Aspinall 4-0 in round 3, meaning he progressed through the first 3 rounds without dropping a single set. Then, he lost the first set of his 4th round game against Alan Suter, but won 4 on the spin to win 4-1 and go through to the quarter-finals, where he faced Peter Wright. Rydz won the first 2 sets with an 105 finish to secure the second. Wright then won the 3rd set, but Rydz won the 4th to go 3-1 up in a race to 5. However, Peter then won 2 sets on the spin to make it a level game. Callum hit double 1 to win the 7th set, going 4-3 up and 1 away from a huge win. However, Wright then managed to win the next set 3-0. The final set went to a tiebreak, where Wright won back-to-back legs to complete a great comeback. Losing from such a good position in such a good game was obviously very hard for Callum to take, and he revealed that he broke down in tears following the match. Despite this gutting loss, it had been a great tournament for Rydz, and his year as a whole had cemented himself amongst the darting elite. He ended that year with a Pro Tour average of 95.98, the 17th highest of any player. It stayed fairly similar in the following year at 95.66, which was the 18th highest, and he had another good year, reaching the final of the 15th Players' Championship, where he lost to Michael Smith, as well as his first Eurotour semi-final, where he lost to Danny Noppert. He reached his 3rd senior major quarter-final at the Players' Championship finals, but he failed to make it to the semis for a 3rd time, this time losing to Johnny Clayton. Rydz's form then began to slip in 2023, with his average falling to 93.42, the 40th highest. At the Czech Open, he lost 6-1 in the first round to Kim Huybrechts, averaging just 75.24. He looked angry after that loss and could be seen snapping his darts in half on the stage. Following the game, he took to social media. On Instagram, he posted the following story, suggesting that he was finished with darts, sounding like he couldn't take it anymore. He also posted a concerning tweet stating that he had been struggling both mentally and physically. After that came out, the PDC confirmed that they'd offered some support and counselling to Callan. Callan did play in the very next event following the post and faced Daniel Closer. The game went to a deciding leg where Callan missed 2 match starts at tops. Closer then hit tops to get the win, and there was a very weird handshake between the pair, with Rids already walking off and not giving any eye contact. Closer looked surprised. For the whole game, Rids' body language was poor, almost as if he didn't want to be there. He then withdrew from the following event. Later on in the year, he was accused of poor sportsmanship again when, after losing 6-5 from 5-3 up against Mike Kuyvenhoven, he didn't give the Dutchman any eye contact during another awkward handshake. After that, he posted the following apology. "Bad from me, I do apologise to Mike, but losing a game I think I should have won is annoying. Again, sorry Mike, all the best for the rest of the competition." Rids had been out of the news for most of this season until his first round game at the Hungarian Darts Trophy, where he managed to go 5-2 up against Florian Hempel in a 1st-6 game. But then, Hempel won 4 legs in a row to take the win after Rids missed match darts in leg 10. He looked devastated and bit down on his shirt before then punching his darts case whilst leaving the stage in an act of rage that quickly went viral. Following the game, he posted the following concerning statement on his Instagram story. "Not sure I can keep playing and suffering. I enjoy my time away from darts too much to suffer like this, bottling games all the time." He also posted an even more concerning, X-rated tweet saying the following: "Bar, it's a lonely place, but F me. When you lose, the stuff you get is not good for anyone. I'm just trying to earn a living, but I'm not sure it's worth bothering, fighting for. If you have my number and need me, text me. I won't be on social media at all for a long time." Despite those negative messages, Callan decided to play in last weekend's Swiss Darts Trophy Eurotour event, and he had a positive weekend, beginning with a 6-1 win over Brendan Dolan. He then beat Jean Van Veen 6-4, the informed Cameron Menzies 6-5, and James Wade 6-2 to move through to the semi-finals, where he lost 7-1 to Ryan Searle. He managed to reach the semi-finals of a Eurotour for only the 2nd time in his career and the 1st time since 2022. Whilst that's obviously a positive, Callan's averages during the run weren't really anything to write home about. He only averaged over 95 once, and that was in his first round game, and he also averaged below 90 twice. But the more encouraging thing was his change in attitude. Darts reporter Abigail Davis said the following: "Full credit to Callan Rids. That defeat to Hempel in Budapest was obviously a bruising one, but the way he's responded this week has been very impressive. Not big numbers against Jan there, but showed a lot of character to get over the line." That's great to hear, and may well be the result of some intervention in the past week. But many fans feel that he needs to see something like a sports psychologist that has greatly helped players such as Dimitri Vandenberg and Stephen Bunting. I for one feel like that could take him to the next level. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you found this video interesting, please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm getting so close to 15k and currently just 15% of my viewers are. You can also hit the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever I upload a brand new darts video.